Hi guys, and welcome back to my Budget Bride wedding series. So if you guys are clicking onto one of my videos for the first time, I'm Random Sparkle, and today I'm going to be showing you how we made bride-to-be type shirts, and then we also did some for the bridal party. So we are going to Vegas in literally 2 weeks, and I wanted all the people that were going to Vegas to have like a cute little bridal type shirt to wear on the planes on the way there. So when I was looking on Etsy and on Amazon and just all these places, they wanted literally like anywhere from like $18 to $30 a shirt, and I was like, I could do that. That's what I did. So what you're gonna need to do this is you're gonna need, first of all, is some plain t-shirts. They can literally be any color, it doesn't matter. For the boys, I got them gray t-shirts. For my maid of honor, I got her a pink one, and then for me, of course, I got white. So they were actually selling 5 plain t-shirts for $10 at Joanns. What you're gonna need is some decals. So I also got these from Joanns. So as you can see, they have a whole bunch of different kinds. This one says bride to be. So since mine says he popped the question, I got my bridesmaid one that says, so we're popping the bubbly. So besides having your clean washed shirt, your decal, and your iron, it will be really helpful to have some pins just so you can position everything and have a mark of where everything needs to be. To let you guys know, I did make this video over at my mom's house. My sister was nice enough to actually do the recording for me, and me and my mom actually kind of did the decals. Let's just get right into this tutorial, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how we put these decals on shirts for the bridal party. So yeah, it melted the bathing suit a tiny little bit, but I really like how it came out. So just as a warning, this fabric really isn't meant to do decals on because it's way thinner than like cotton and regular shirts. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys how we're doing it on these shirts today. So yeah. You need to get a shirt. I got this shirt from Joanns. They were selling them for like $5 for $10. So they were actually pretty cheap. This is one of the man ones. What you need to do first is lay it. If it's a man shirt, you should try to lay it on a man just so you know more accurate sizing. About there.
See, yeah, we guessed about right.
I think that's about right. I'm gonna poke him if I try to do this. But there. But if it's a girl shirt, lay it on a girl. First, you want to just kind of place it where it needs to go, and you can have an assistant come up and put pins. Pin it. Just so you know where you want the placement. What you're going to want to do is fold your decal in half, just so you know where the middle is, as well as your t-shirt. And then we marked the middle of the t-shirt with a pin, and you can see the crease in the decal. So I'm going to show a couple clips of us doing that. And then what you're going to want to do is fold this so you know where the middle of the decal is. So just like that. Don't fold it all the way down because you don't want to actually crease the decal, but just the top of it like that. And then you do the same thing with the shirt, basically. Just fold it in half. Now that you've kind of seen us fold them and mark where the middle is on everything, the next thing that you're going to want to do, I had and ironed it on. So we set the decal right in the middle mark, as you're going to see in a couple seconds, and then after we have it perfectly centered, you go ahead and place your cotton covering or your silicone covering right over top, and you iron it. So as you can see, these are pretty wide decals, so what we had to do was iron the top half for 60 seconds and then iron the bottom half for 60 seconds. So if you have a really large iron, you might be able to do it all at once, but yeah, that's what we did just to make sure that we got the whole thing. So I'm going to show you guys a couple clips of that. So this is the placement. This is where you're going to want to put it. So now we have our accurate placing. So now you basically just put the decal on where you want it now, where you've marked. Make sure you match it up. You can put another piece of cotton cloth over top to iron. My mom is using a special silicone thingy. This is a special silicone thing so you can see through it. You could probably get one of these at fabric store, Joanns. And do after the first 60 seconds, then you can do the other bottom half for another 60 seconds. And then after you've done it on the bottom half, what you're going to do is actually flip it inside out. And it's going to be hot, so be careful. It's going to be very warm. You flip it, and you basically do the same thing. This time you're only going to do it for 20 seconds. So go ahead and either put your cotton pad over top or your silicone covering, and then you just go ahead and do it for another 20 seconds. And then after you've done the inside for 20 seconds, you're gonna just let it completely cool. so you can just kind of set it aside. All right guys, so once your shirt is 100% cool, then what you can do is you can flip it back around and pull off the decal. Now, when you're pulling off the decal, you want to make sure you're being really, really careful. So once you've done it and let it completely cool, then you're just going to slowly pull back, and this pretty much just comes off. Just like this. These are looking pretty darn nice. The thicker writing. Be careful when you're doing this. Definitely don't just wail on it and rip it off, just to make sure that you don't need to go over it again. But voila! I think that turned out pretty well. That looks awesome. And if there is any spots that stick, you can take it back to the iron and do all of those steps again. What was so weird was that honestly all of the other shirts came out pretty perfect besides mine, and I think it's really just because the decal that I had was older, because it was super spotty, it didn't want to stick. Probably went over about 4 or 5 times just trying to get the decal to stick onto my shirt, and that could have been my fault because like I said, I forgot to wash all the shirts, so this one might have had something on it that was keeping it from actually sticking. I don't know. So what I did was I literally just took some fabric glue and I painted the words with that glue and sprinkled some glitter over it, and I actually really like how mine turned out. I'm glad that mine is sparkly. Now my shirt's just a little bit fancier than everybody else's, and if your decals are older and they're not really sticking, don't get discouraged. You can still go right over the decal with fabric glue. I'm so glad I made these myself instead of buying them. I literally probably saved over $100 doing this myself. If I didn't mention before, like I said, the shirts were 5 for $10. These decals were originally I think 4 something, but they were half off, so I got them for like $2. Alright guys, I think that about does it for this video. If you guys aren't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click on that subscribe button down there. I do post a new video for you guys every single week. If you guys enjoy wedding series, don't forget to give a huge thumbs up, and we'll see you in my next video guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.